be hearing a lot of that for the next minute or so.
Hey, that was pretty good.
You don't even have to hit a series of buttons on the controller to set it up.
A lot easier than an FF10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good because I always struggled to get those series of buttons.
Auron is definitely one of the more useful guest characters, too.
Okay.
He's kind of used to that.
Yeah.
He's just accepted it.
Yeah.
Be careful, I'll make you feel the heat.
Since people donated for the extra worlds after the any percent run, we get to make Hades feel the heat, which is always a refreshing diversion.
Won't be for a while, but we will.
These falling rocks are random, but you get a visual cue with seeing some dust fall before the rock does.
The big round guys. Those are guys for fun.
Yep. Fortunately, that one I had to fight near the end of the Feel the Heat battle is the only required large body Heartless you have to fight in the run.
Even in any of the worlds?
Yes. Any of the worlds.
I know they show up in Aladdin's world.
Well,
Agrabah.
It's Fat Bandits.
Fat Bandits.
Yeah. Ah, the boulders can snipe me sometimes during Cerberus. So I'm using Auron's Limit at this point more just for invincibility while he's shooting those fireballs. But I don't want to use the last part of it just because it doesn't do enough damage to be worth the animation time.
To a single enemy at least, right?
Yeah. But I do want to do this.
this will stun him.
Yeah, and it does some damage too.
Dog paddle. Nice.
I don't want to dog paddle him again though, just because it would take too long. If you're playing on Proud mode, I believe it's actually faster to lose so that Mickey saves you, just because Mickey can take out Cerberus a lot more quickly than Sora can.
Mickey!
You can't.
That's pretty painful on Proud mode.
What factors into making Mickey come? I forget.
There's just specific boss battles where if you die, the first time you die, it's 100%, and then after that it starts going down. I think the going down part is cumulative too. It doesn't reset.
So I think if you like have to use Mickey a lot for like Cerberus, you'll get to a later fight where
Yeah, like Zaldin.
or like Zaldin, and he might not show up.
I remember one of the first times Essentia was playing through, Mickey showed up on a battle. She was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I think it was on Zaldin.
yeah. Got me by surprise too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea how, but I actually beat Zaldin first try, my first playthrough. Not Demix, though. Everybody dies to Demix their first playthrough. Yeah, wait, what? 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 Game over? What?
Why is there a timer?
Yeah.
10 seconds! No!
It doesn't help that I'm not a person who does well with time events.
You actually have to pick up the orbs.
Yeah. The second half of this mini game is pretty much the only like exploitable glitch that's part of the route, because there's a giant urn, and if I break it with the same strike that breaks some smaller urns too, then all of the smaller urns also drop 10-point orbs. So I tried to set that up.
But they don't appear right at the beginning.
Yep, most runners of this game refer to this as to urns in their splits.
So many urns.
Yeah.
Talk to me, you don't use fire or some other magic in this.
Because you can only break them with a finisher.
Mm.
There we go.
Yeah, it goes fast once you can get those 10-point ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's why I wasn't picking up the smaller ones, just because I had to break a certain number of small urns to get the large one to appear. And if you can set up the 10-point glitch well enough, then that pretty much ends it right there.
Start the form in a safe zone.
Yeah, it's just for faster movement. Yeah, the route I use with my drive forms is optimized to the point where I'm not in any danger of anti-form, except for the MCP fight in the bonus content. I mean, if I was doing an actual all-world speed run, the route would be a little different in order to be able to minimize your chances of anti-form on MCP.
One of the ways you're able to avoid anti-form is that every time you get a new form, like Wisdom or Master Form, it resets the anti-form counter.
Mm-hmm. Yep, all the way to 0.
So reset the anti-form counter when you get anti-form too?
It goes down by 4 if you get anti-form. And then it's not. I mean, there's basically ranges of how many anti-points you have for the odds of getting anti-form if you use drive during a battle. If you have less than 4, it's 0. And I think when you get 4 or more, it then becomes 10%. And the highest possible, I think, is 25 for regular battles and 50 for bosses. Because your odds of getting anti-form actually double during forced battles and bosses. Anti-form is bad because you most of your moves are locked out. You don't have your helper characters, and your damage output is really bad.
You have low defense, don't
And
you?
you could die too just because of your defense being really low.
Dance, water, dance.
I forgot he showed up here.
Yeah, you don't actually have to fight him here though. You just have to beat 80 clones.
Yeah, he took the Olympus stone.
This is pretty heavily random too, because you don't have a lot of control over Sora when he's dancing with the water like Demix asked him to.
So was it here one time that one of the clones got
No,
stuck
that
in
was
water?
the real fight, just because because he's always in the middle of the room here, so
Okay.
there's no way he could spawn his clones out of bounds. But yeah, when Axel Ryman ran this game for AGDQ a couple years ago, he did a second round of water clones right up against the wall, and then one of them spawned out of bounds, and he wasn't able to beat it in time. It's hard to believe that was over 3 years ago, too.
know.
Speed boost.
They're just getting ready to do a dance show for you.
Yep.
This first part of the Pete battle is timed. So he's just going to try to kill all the bads to get experience from them. Then after that, you can just kind of wait until the time runs out.
Yeah, and he summons some more Heartless eventually, too. Pick up all the money, too.
Money, money, money.
Avoid the bowling ball.
Get out of my way! I love that.
You'll be hearing more of that too in the Steamboat Willie world. He had his own Heartless with his bowling ball.
Any concerns about Meg getting overly hurt?
No. Oh, there's one more.
Meg is so helpful.
But yeah, even you can run Pete down to 1 HP, but you can't actually kill him.
Of course not. He's plot protected.
Yep. His plot armor is real though in this battle. Nice, got it. Oh, I wasn't locked onto him though.
Get rid of his plot armor.
Yeah. So what I was doing there was just because his HP was low, I did actually just press the square button twice to do a regular attack and then go straight to my finisher in order to kill him.
Trinity limit.
Yep. Probably one of the most useful abilities in the whole game. Although I'll be saying that a lot, just because there's a lot of really useful. I mean, they really added so much depth to the combat system to this game compared to KH1.
Ooh. Hydra.
Not a dual head Hydra.
Not yet, at least. Well, it'll be a twin head Hydra, and then a hex head Hydra or something, I think. Do you want to try kind of explain what I'm doing with Trinity here too, with like hit counts?
Yeah, so Trinity, the way that it works is the number of hits that you do with the 3 moves that Soradon gives you all add up, and then when it does the finishing move, the damage is based on how many hits that you got. There'll be sometimes where he doesn't do all 3 of their moves just because it's not worth it for the animation time.
Yeah, relative to the amount of damage I need to do. Because like for the first head, if doing Sora and Donald's part of Trinity was enough to trigger the next phase.
Yeah, so you didn't do all 3 of them.
This one, there's probably enough heads that I'm guessing that it doesn't. It's beneficial enough to do all 3 parts.
Well, there he only did 2 of them.
Yeah, just because the it's more valuable to have more time to hit the heads. That was actually a really bad head pattern too.
Oh,
Oh.
Just come on, put the heads down, please. It's not worth doing Pegasus run because that actually can't trigger the final attack.
He's not being cooperative. One hit.
One hit, yeah.
We totally skipped. Get up on the Hydra's back.
Yeah, Rip, get on the Hydra's back, because I did so before being asked. 'Cause I'm that good.
That good.
Found a video on YouTube of him saying that for 5 hours. Over and over. And my girls wanted to watch it, the whole thing. I'm like,
Oh.
we watched it for like a minute, and then it's like, okay, that's enough.
They were probably laughing hysterically, right?
Didn't they also want to watch Titus laughing for 10 hours or something like that, too?
Yeah, they laugh along with him.
They laugh, you cry. So, yeah, in a more optimized Hydra battle, that last Trinity I did would have triggered me being able to kill him, but I was 1 hit short.
So here, this part happens after you finish 2 worlds, isn't
I
it?
think it's 2 worlds,
Any
yeah.
2 worlds. It forces you to come back to Hollow Bastion.
I'm going to be using the Hero's Crest Keyblade for quite a bit, just because it's a lot stronger than the Kingdom Key and also gives me the air combo boost ability, which makes the finisher of air attacks stronger. And since I have the aerial spiral ability from Olympus Coliseum too, which is like slide dash in the air, that kind of makes air attacks, again, a bit more efficient than ground attacks. So if you hear, I'm just using the fire combo attack again. With Aerial Spiral, it's possible to do air attacks on shadows too, just because the hitbox on Aerial Spiral is so large. Get our first summon too.
The summons are actually useful in speedruns.
Yeah, that was not true a couple years ago.
You found uses for all of them except Peter Pan. Right?
Yeah, well, Peter Pan is kind of arguably more useful than Stitch for the Mickey battle in front of the mansion in Twilight Town
Oh,
too.
okay.
Just because Stitch is a bit random as far as when he actually refills your MP, so if he doesn't do it before you run out, then you just waste time. And Peter Pan actually, I think, he kind of he stun locks enemies by swinging his dagger at them, and he also drops MP orbs. kind of like Bambi from Kingdom Hearts 1.
So welcome everybody, you are watching Crystals for Life 2014, in case you didn't already know. This is a charity speedrunning marathon featuring RPGs of all kinds. We are benefiting the JDRF, the world's leading organization fighting type 1 diabetes. All your donations are going to fight that awful affliction. We have a $15 donation from Jake. It says, "Hey guys, g'day from Australia. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate and respect what you guys are doing. I myself am diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, which makes your cause very close to me. And Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game. Good luck to Puexel on the run."
Thanks, Jake.
If you happen to be watching our marathon on the Twitch TV page, which is Poxnor's Twitch channel, we'd like you to know that you should probably be watching from the Crystals for Life website, which is the ideal place to get information about the schedule, donation incentives, and also the charity itself, JDRF. The website is located at crystalsforlife.ca. On our website, you will also find a link to theyeti.com. That is YETEE. TheYeti.com is a place where you may buy any of 6 different designs that for t-shirts that they have graciously made for this marathon. In addition, from each of your purchases, $3 will go directly to JDRF in concert with our marathon. So consider purchasing those shirts. They are very nice designs, and we're all big fans here.
Yeah, most of us are wearing them right now.
Sorry, I don't have one on today.
Yeah, like I've got my Master Kingdom Key shirt for this run.
Well, I'm wearing Doctor Who and Harry Potter right now. I got it from the Yeti though.
Yeah. I tried to talk Puexel here and they let me help him out with these gummy runs, but he wouldn't. I like building gummy ships.
Yeah. 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 Well, the Doom Donut, I mean, might be a little stronger.
He built a Doom donut for me, so I could be the last gummy boss.
Yeah. I actually found something kind of interesting. If you build a ring around the outside of the gummy ship area, all the shots go straight through the middle and miss you. It's kind of yeah, it's kind of funny.
So this one ends after a certain number of hits.
Ah, gravity. Right? Is that what that was?
Ultima was was Donald's part of Trinity Limit, but yeah, that battle just ends after I get a certain number of hits, and
Trinity is a fast way to get lots of hits.
yeah, both from setting it up and then also from the finisher.
There are several points where I recall you using gravity. Spell.
There isn't a gravity spell in
He
this
uses
game.
magnet.
Yeah, it's
Magnet.
Magnet is
Wow.
the gravities from Kingdom Hearts 1, but yeah,
Right.
Magnet's really useful. It's basically the replacement for gravity.
Draws all the enemies together so I can blast them easier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, let's go for it. 2 round and wardrobe. I think the number of people that have actually done this is like less than 4 or 2.
I've done it in 2 rounds.
If Mike Uyama was here, I'd make him do this just because he's a really good button masher.
You have to move her without waking her up.
Yeah, and then she
Yeah.
wakes up at the end.
And then you reset it if you wake her up. But you get plenty of time to let go before you would wake her up.
So she doesn't like you moving her out of the way, but once you have moved out of the way, she wakes up.
Yeah.
She's fine with it.
Then she's perfectly fine
So
with
here,
that.
someone was saying they were going to donate.
Yeah, if I can get the 1 cycle thresholder, which is one of the more difficult boss quick kills in the whole run. Let's see how it goes. I think I can messed up with the statues. That's much as it gets me. So if I attempt and don't get the thresholder quick kill, I was using Trinity, but not actually doing anything with it to put me into MP recover mode, because that causes my drive recovery rate to increase when I'm hitting enemies, because I need to do some backup strats in order to recharge my drive before I get to the next boss.
So if you had 1 round at it, you would still have your Valor card.
Yep, because going through this door would have reset it. Yeah, the way the 1 round works though is that I need to hit him twice with both attacks hitting with both Keyblade swings, and then press square to do a combo finisher, and then that just kills him by exact count basically before he goes back into the door.
Have those statues going around.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Yeah,
with
makes
them
sense.
in the way.
Yeah.
No, I'm destroying these boxes is for...
It's to keep my helpers from getting stuck on them.
Yeah. Let Lumiere and Mrs. Pox get through.
So Cogsworth doesn't run out of his grip.
Yep. In the Japanese Final Mix version, this is actually a lot harder because the grip meter runs down a lot faster.
Are there typically enemies to fight in here as well?
Nope, it's just a time-based minigame. Alright, so because of not getting the thresholder quick kill, I need to do the same thing again and beat up on these statues a bit. I'm gonna get to about 1.5 drive gauges.
Is it an item you pick up that fills the drive gauge, or is it...
There is, because I'm going to need to use an item I picked up earlier to top it off, basically, after Beast.
Okay.
Because a drive recovery gives you 1 gauge, and a high drive recovery gives you 3. I have 1 regular drive recovery so far.
He's on fire! Put it out! Put it out! Where's Mrs. Potts when you need her?